What's up?
Hi.
You look nervous. Right. Chilled and chilled. So how's going? How's stuff?
How's stuff? I saw an orangutan today.
An orangutan?
An orangutan. But he didn't do a lot of things. He was eating a banana and he was very lonely.
Alright.
And I didn't see a show where they were feeding.
What? Okay. So what was the point of going there?
I wanted to see an orangutan because we're on Borneo, which is the island of orangutans at the Kinabatangan River. But I didn't want to do a jungle trekking tour for 3 days without Wi-Fi, without air conditioning. No, I think air conditioning was there. But waking up at 5 in the morning to go onto a river tour to wait 2 hours to maybe see some animals.
Alright.
So I thought, let's go to Borneo anyways, because we're in Southeast Asia. And if you're in Borneo and you don't see an orangutan, I feel like you're missing out. So that was the alternative, so we went to Wildlife Park.
Cool. Nice. And what else is the plan for Borneo?
I don't know yet. I saw a tour because we're in Kota Kinabalu now. And there's not so many things to do like in other places, I guess. Like in KL, for example. But
What's KL?
Kuala Lumpur.
Ah, okay. Awesome.
And you can do some, but there's like literally around the corner. So here's a river and it goes into the ocean. And the ocean is also next door, almost.
Right.
And there are some islands we could visit.
This video is very random. Why are we doing this video?
Because I need some videos for my YouTube channel.
What's your YouTube channel about?
Well, on one side about travel vlogs about Southeast Asia, starting with Thailand, then going to Malaysia, specifically Kuala Lumpur mostly. And I started doing some Spanish videos for everyone who wants to learn Spanish. So I started with some basics of that, but that takes a long time to cut and put together. So I think for one video of 5 minutes, I need 4 hours of work. So because I'm also teaching Spanish now online, I don't really have the time to do that every day.
Right.
So yeah, I just thought, okay, let's do
Okay.
something else.
Sounds like a lot.
Mm.
Sounds like much to do. Why don't you stop?
Stop what?
Everything.
And then what?
Chillax, smooth, I don't know.
But then money is just getting empty and then I have to go back to Germany and that's the last thing where I want to be trapped in because everything's expensive there and then I have to have a job and who no, I'm getting anxious just thinking about that.
I don't want to go to Germany. Alright, cool.
Sounds like the most privileged thing that I could say, but yes.
No, good.
It's very cold there right now.
It is cold there. And there's a looming feel of war.
Ooh, also.
What-
Yeah. And people are being thrown out and everyone's scared of political change and things like that. And we're in a very nice bubble here.
Nice bubble.
Mm.
A peaceful one.
Yeah, actually a very peaceful one. Even have friends in Thailand and in Kuala Lumpur now. One of our friends is not even from Malaysia, also just came here, fell in love, and is now a Malay guy.
Right. A milady. A milady boy.
Nine.
So, okay. So, yes, tensions in Germany. That sounds like an interesting topic. What's there? What's going on? What's that about? How do you feel as a German person with the tensions of Germany in the news right now?
I firstly really don't like news, especially if I'm or I don't know, if I'm not in the place, I don't know how to interpret it because news always seems so much worse. And then I'm I personally ask myself the question, what is actually changing for me in my life? And might sound very egoistic, but yeah, that's my point of view, because at the end of the day, does anything change for me? And if it does, what is it? And is it going to be a positive or a negative change? Of course, one thing that I don't like, which has been there for a while, is inflation. I don't like that everything gets more expensive. I don't like that the oil prices got more expensive. I don't like that Germany was participating in paying some war stuff for the Ukraine and things like that. But I honestly don't know any details. So, and regarding the current movement, I don't know how they want to do it. I just heard that probably because America started throwing out the Mexicans, now Germany.
Not the Mexicans.
The cartel people.
Not the cartel.
Who are they throwing out?
Immigrants.
Ah.
Not just Mexicans.
Okay.
That's what cartel do. They're throwing out a bunch of.
Right.
They're
Okay.
throwing a bunch of undocumented people.
Right. Okay.
And
that's
people
right.
associated, illegal people in the country.
Okay. And
Yeah.
I think Germany. Okay, so Germany also just wants to throw out illegal people, but what does that mean? Do you have to have papers to be illegal, or do you have to have already a German passport? Do you have to work?
You have to be
What's the-
there doing good stuff for the society.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
you're just there draining the society, they would like you to leave. If you're
That's
there
formulated very nicely.
if you're there trying to just get benefits, meanwhile you're trying to not work or participate in the society, if you like the money from the society, but at the same time you want the society to do what you want the women to go to your religion, you want the men to be in your religion, you want your country
To be Germany.
you want Germany to be the country you fled, but at the same time you like the benefits of it and you're demanding it, and you've taken the way German people treat foreigners due to the past war issue. Germans the guilt. You're taking German guilt as cowardice, and now you're fucked around and you're finding out, kind of.
I mean, I have to say, I remember, I think the last time before leaving Germany now, so last year, September probably,
Right.
I went out with my friend in Düsseldorf, where I also worked in a bar, so I always worked very late and got out of it at around 3 a.m. Where a lot of people are already pretty drunk usually, because they're going out on the weekends to get drunk, to party, to hang on the streets.
Yeah.
And before that, it was always very dirty already, because they're just throwing all that trash on the street, which is already pretty scary if you're not used to like big cities. And that day I went out with her and we saw like 2 fights, and then an ambulance and like a tissue full of blood on the street.
Right.
And that was scary, because I was really scared about myself, like, why is this happening? Why is the tension so extreme? And it was in September, so it just got a bit colder. I don't even want to know how it has to be now.
It gets a little less because it gets so cold that people
don't go out
don't even
anymore.
go out, and then they start going out when it's warmer, and that's the loop of now it's a nicer vibe. In terms of the tension, I don't know. I think that's financial frustration firstly, then general aggression, and yeah, a lot of people came from a lot harder places, and they're just
Used to it.
they're used to that testosterone, that violence, and that I don't know, that alpha male mentality of streetness. But then it's it's all cool. But if everyone's now doing it, and then no one's being if peaceful citizens are scared to go out, and then the city is just filled with violent people, then it's an issue.
And alcohol also, that's very interesting. What I wanted to say is alcohol increases the aggression, right? Especially in men, testosterone levels go even like higher, or the feeling of it. Whatever.
Yeah, I think it's also the women causing the thing.
Why?
Men are getting drunk. They're going out to flirt. Modern day women has such a high standard, which is fine, but they all
And also possibility to meet people online.
so they have lot of interest. Their standard. Every girl thinks they're a Kardashian, so they only want a man who's a certain level that they never get, and then they're waiting for that Prince Charming. And I know a lot of girls single in their 30s because they think that dream guy is coming. I try sometimes explain to them that dream guy is not coming for a 30-year-old. So it's just
Oh shit! Okay.
no, I'm not trying to be. I'm just saying it's been a while. If he hasn't come yet, or maybe he's come already. Maybe he's come, but just because you
rejected him.
You rejected him just because you don't even give him a chance. You want a perfect 10 out of 10. You want a person who brings everything on your list, and then even a guy who does bring everything on the list, then he's boring. So.
But it's also, I mean, maybe that's why you say 30-year-olds. I have a problem putting age onto a thing. Maybe because I'm also at some point I'm gonna be 30, and then I don't want to be in that category, which I'm not, because
No, I'm just saying.
But I think it's because, so if I'm 20, I don't actually have that many expectations. I want experience. I mean, some women want experience, and then they have bad experiences, and then they start writing that list of Prince Charming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, this characteristic, oh, that's a red flag. The next characteristic, also red flag.
No, but that's already, like the modern day girls, they have a totally different, the 18-year-old ones, the ones who are clubbing now, their mentality is, we get money on OnlyFans or this, or they want designer clothes. They're so fixated on brands because social media is selling them these brands.
Oh,
so
does that thing get even worse?
Yeah, it's pretty much worse. Like I see my nephew is like 13, and I remember when I was 13, I wanted Nikes. He's like, I want Balenciagas, I want this, I want that, because that's the standard of competition, to be individual, or to show that you are, I don't know. You're just attractive to that. So there's a higher level, and it makes it very difficult for an 18-year-old who's having a normal job to compete with what other 18-year-olds online seem to have. And then you have all these girls who also follow the same 18-year-olds, and that's the standard. So then you go out, flirting's not the same. There's a high frustration. Alcohol kicks in.
Right. Oh yeah. So I thought we had it difficult, but
no, I when I went out in Germany, I see all the 18-year-olds, and I'm like, why are they just in groups of guys? It's like, what's the?
Okay.
It's just so. But
no, when I was 18, we had mixed groups. We were actually hanging with some girls, some guys.
Yeah. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But yeah, it seems.
We don't know. We're too old for that already, so not inside of it. But yeah, of course, from the outside it looks like it, and I think with social media, especially for everyone, also for older women or maybe even older men, I don't know, beauty standards are becoming so unreal. And if you're hiding home and you're looking on your phone and just scrolling the whole time, and then it's like, okay, I have to buy this product, and I'm not a person who buys stuff, like generally not, but I'm even like, oh, okay, with this cream I'm not having wrinkles the rest of my life, that sounds good. And then it tricks you, and there are so many things. And then with filters, or even if you see influencers or richer people who have the money to get Lindsay Lohan's facial, whatever she did there,
Yeah.
and then it's just frustrating when you look in the mirror yourself.
Yeah. No, of course, frustration, and I think it's also unfulfilling when you chase that. A lot of people are chasing a standard, like I said, especially example Düsseldorf. Everyone wants to go out and buy bottles of champagne they don't even like to drink just to show people they buy it. Then you buy it and then you don't get the girl you like, but now you're drunk, disrespected. Someone else is disrespecting you because he feels disrespected. So a lot of tension there.
Right.
I agree with that. A lot of tension. Here is very peaceful. There's no actual stress. But it's also a society that's not really.
They don't drink.
They're
That's what I
getting
wanted to
drink.
say.
Yeah,
earlier,
not getting too drunk. They're very peaceful.
Even the street in KL where they were drinking was closing very early, so they don't even give you
they don't give you
the time window that you can really get super drunk.
I feel like you also feel weird. I feel very weird being the drunk guy walking home in KL, which you can't even do because it's not designed for walking. So, and there's no place to drive afterwards. So it's pretty much from here. Now the alcohol's over, let's go eat, and from then let's go back and sleep.
I mean, that's what we did literally, and it was around 2 a.m. or something, so it was a very human-y time. Earlier than I would usually get out of work to then go out in Düsseldorf, in Germany.
And in Düsseldorf you can drink till the morning and then go to a techno club and then drink more. And then
I wanted to say the kiosks are all still open. Alcohol is affordable. You get it at every corner. You don't even have to buy a drink in the club.
Right.
It's,
No, I agree. But we'll see how it progresses. Anyway, it's 17 minutes into this talk. I think we'll end it here, see how the video does. Maybe people like hearing you talk about random stuff.
Maybe they do.
No. Alright, if they do, then I'll film you more in this very chilled, filmy conversational manner.
But the location will always change the background here. The background